Alright, so this is a basic lesson on file handling, and I shall also going to do this in my series, and it is so that is zvinonyatsobatika. Alright, so now we'll create just a basic form for you to see, and so now I want to use this, and a button. Let me zoom in my codes. I want to use that as a trigger ichazoshanda pafile handling yangu, and so the first thing that you have to do. Alright, so let me minimize this. I'm going to use this desktop, and ndopa ndichaunza file rangu apa ndizvoka. So I'm going to, let's say for example, I'm going to look for my properties for this, and ndoda kutora this. I want to copy this path, and so I'm saying Control C. I'm going to copy this path because ndopa ndoda kuya kuti ndise file rangu, and so as you can see my desktop hapana file randoda kuti ndagadzira, but pandichagadzira kuma codes that file richaita sei richabuda, handiti. Alright, so let's go. Right, so first of all I want to write a file, handiti. So since tisina file racho, handiti, you can now manage to create it, handiti. So you are going to declare a variable. So let's say dim this, we want to define the file path first of all, handiti. So I'm going to say for example dim file path, and this one obvious, this is a string because tukushanda ne file usually ma files ma character ma strings, and then muno totaisa machi ma quotes, and so ma quotes medum ndo mata kuchisa the ningireni the path yata copy, and so let me paste it here, and but kana tango paste the path cheta sata pedza, we have to now name kuti file ratoda kunema rinonzi kudi, and so for example for example this is called my file, and so tukuti ndiro file redu, and then you have to add an extension kuti file yako iti chi, ite text here, ite word here, ite chi, and yeah, you can create a word document through file handling. It's also possible, but for the meantime let's use text files, and so this is a text file, so I write .txt, and so by doing this it means kuti ndaita say declare the file path, and now ndauda kuchinyora something inside ndizvoka. Right, so I'm going to say for example dim writing, and because ndoda kunyora something inside my what dim writing, and obvious this one I.C.T data type you cannot say as a string or what, and takushandisa an object when we want to write a zvinhu inside a file ratagadzira through file handling. You use what we call an object, and so the object that we use to create my files, and is what takunyora kuti as new, and remember this is an object, so there's the keyword new, and we are going to say system, and dot is either input or output, and dot, then we have the final thing which is stream writer, and so stream writer, and this word ndorati kunyanya kuda, that's the object very important, and it's a stream writer. Right, so iri kuita stream writer chi pafile path yedu iyi, and exactly, so we have to put a parameter called what, called file path yata declare here, and right. So wapedza kudai, so now it means you can now what, you can now write, and so since tagadzira an object, we are using this as in our object, and this variable writing. So ndakuchitichi writing, and writing dot, then ndauda kuchinyora something, and so writing dot write line, for example tichashandisa console dot write line, and tichashandisa writing. So here takuchinyora the text, and alright, so let me say for example hello Malvin, and welcome to file, and file handling lesson, like this, and then after that ndanyora, it means ndanyora, and I've written something into my file. Then after that you have to write, and so since that kushandisa this object writing, for writing zvinhu zvedu handika writing panapa tavataisa this text handiti, so we have to close it handitika, you don't have to leave it open. So takuchiti sorry, not writing handitika, writing dot what dot close handitika, we are closing the file because ukaisa yakadaro rinenge richakavhurika, so inoita error ndizvo right. So by doing this it means kuti tacreate file redu and so basically tikarirana handitika, so far hapana chati chakubuda because hatisati tadisplay something handitika, even if you trigger, but we are sure kuti file redu since tarana file redu ragadzirwa padesktop. Let's go and check and see, and as you can see panga pasina, but here iri rakanzi file.txt handiti zvanga tanyora kuprogramu zviya tanyora kuti kudi hello Malvin, welcome to file handling lesson handiti. So if we go here mufile medu ndikarivhura, as you can see the text yandendangonyora ndoinenge irimo. So yeah, that's the first thing that you have to know on file handling, on how to create files. So the next session is going to be how you can manage to display the information inenge iri muningireni medu mufile medu handiti.